Hi everyone, I wanted to show you a sculpture I made of the goddess, or my goddess at least. This sculpture is made out of polymer clay. The brand is Sculpey, and the paint is oil paints, different brands. I guess I will talk about the features in this sculpture. The figure is nude, but as you can see here, there's really like no gesturing of her breasts or anything, and the fact that I put her arm there, I couldn't figure out how to kind of show her breasts very well without it looking awkward. So I guess you can just kind of say, like, assume she has breasts. The features I tried to make in her body was to have a round face. I tried to gesture wide hips as much as I could. Her flesh is pale, but a little bit of vibrancy to it. Her hair is white or silver, and it's curly. I actually didn't intend for her to have curly hair, but it looked really nice in the sculpture, so that's just kind of where I went with it. She has blue-gray eyes, and she is wearing a hooded blue cloak that kind of turns into the gesture of this stylized look of waves that surrounds her cauldron. Now this actually, the sculpture is going to be put on my altar, and it's like a tea light holder. So it'll have a tea light in here. I'll need to put like some coating or something within there to make it, heat resistant, I suppose. And she has her besom. Right here is a freshwater pearl to be like a clasp for her cloak, and then I have a crescent moon on her brow. So I will kind of explain, I suppose. This goddess is, I guess she's supposed to be the goddess of the Wicca, moon goddess of witchcraft. And she usually has a strong connection with earth and water, as those are supposed to be feminine elements. But I specifically lean more towards the water aspects of her. And the reason why is because, well, I kind of, sort of met her at the ocean. On the beach. I actually didn't really have a strong connection with the goddess. It was summer 2014, but when I went to the beach, it was just, it was very special. And so that's kind of stuck with me, that she's somewhat of a water deity, specifically the ocean, specifically salt water. So I guess the salt aspect is earth, but her, I guess her presence is really more ocean side. So that is why I have the waves here. That's why her cloak is a dark blue. Then the freshwater pearl. So as you can see up close, there are some very strong markings of the paint. So this is done in oil paint, which I believe would be ideal for painting a sculpture. And the reason why is because you can mix it with oil to give it a more fine, and it will flow better, essentially. I just didn't do a great job of it. So there's, a lot of paint marks and everything. Also, the sculpture wasn't quite as smooth as I would have liked it. before I put it in the oven. But overall, I'm actually really pleased. I will be making a sculpture of the god, and he will be the horned god. I don't know exactly how I'm going to have it, but my plans is that his horns will be antlers. He will have a bow and arrow, and the place to put the tea light will be like a tree stump, so it'll be an empty tree stump. I actually really like how this turned out. It's pretty much what I had in mind, quite honestly, except for the I wish it was just smoother in regards to both the paint strokes and the smoothness of the material before baking it. But yeah, I think she looks really nice. Some of the paint markings, I do kind of like it like this, because on my paintings, I like these very obvious paint marks. So I like it down here, but of course on her face, I would have much rather have it be smoother. Also, the space between her lips is too wide. So I would make that smaller, but hi babe. But overall, I think it looks really nice. I'm waiting to make the god sculpture before I put it on my altar and use it, and I'm excited till then. So I better get started. All right, thanks for watching.